Like, I didn't know that you were just supposed to pick one. I got it now, I got it now. You're forgetting about the state of my room. It's obvious from the room's condition that some sort of struggle took place there. A struggle? Between who? The struggle was between Miyazono and the culprit, of course. So Miyazono wasn't suddenly attacked while she was in the shower. Rather, she fled to the shower after being attacked in the bedroom. The culprit gave chase, and that's where she was killed. If you'd so much as looked at the scene, we wouldn't have to spell things out for you. I'm sorry. Alright, let's move on. Indeed, the next topic is that of the murder weapon. Ah, so this is what it's come to. I need to make sure everyone knows what weapon the culprit used to kill her. What was the weapon used to murder her? It was the blade sticking out of Miyazono's stomach. Without a doubt, that was the murder weapon. The culprit took that dagger. Missed. Alright, I got it this time, I got it this time. Yeah. That blade wasn't a dagger. It was a kitchen knife. Huh? A kitchen knife? One of the knives from the kitchen was found missing after the incident, and it was that knife which was used for the murder. Oh yeah, you're probably right if you look real close. The thing sticking out of that chick's gut does look like a knife. Yeah, we get it. She was killed with a knife. What's your point? I mean, really. Any way you spin it, he's still the killer. That's right. His room was the crime scene. What more proof could you want? Wait a minute. You defeat the purpose of this trial by drawing a conclusion before we finished our debate. I'm just saying, the outcome ain't going to change no matter how much we talk about it. No, that's not true. I'm certain we'll reach a breakthrough if we continue the debate. Huh? Breakthrough? But what's your point? The cafeteria wasn't empty. Wait, it wasn't me who took the knife from the kitchen. Next you're going to say, I'm not the culprit. Say all you want, you're just talking. And what if I said there was a witness? Isn't that right? Ashina. Huh? I mean, you told me so yourself. Last night I came here to have some tea. When I went into the kitchen, they were all there. But when I finished drinking my tea in the cafeteria, I went back into the kitchen to clean up, and it was all gone. So the knife disappeared while you were in the cafeteria drinking tea? Yeah. And did I come to the cafeteria while you were there? I don't think you did. You don't think? No, he didn't, I'm positive. The knife was taken while she was in the cafeteria, yet I didn't go in there during that time. In other words, I couldn't have taken the knife. In that case, what about this? They're accomplices, and she's falsifying her testimony. Brainless mermaid? Wait a second. Why am I an accomplice? On that subject, I'd like to ask the teddy bear if there is an accomplice. Are they, too, considered a villain? Well, here's your answer. While it is possible to bring along an accomplice for a murder, only their perpetrator himself can graduate. Which means no matter how much they assist in the crime, the accomplice has nothing to gain. Then it doesn't really seem like there's an accomplice, but the culprit might have not known about that rule. Just get on with it. Come on, there's not an accomplice this time. Oops, I've said too much. Anyway, I didn't go to the cafeteria and I didn't take the knife, which means I'm not the culprit. Then, who really did go get the knife? It is possible she, who was in the cafeteria the entire time, could have done it. No, it wasn't me. Is there, perchance, another who could corroborate that? Aye. Last night I was in the cafeteria drinking tea with Sakura the entire time. Just for the record, Sakura is... Gotcha. So either Hina or Ogre snuck out with the knife. Nope, that's not possible because, out with it. Last night I slept in Hina's room. I was scared after watching that creepy video, so I kind of forced Sakura to stay the night. So anyway, we both got alibis. Isn't that against the rules? It is prohibited to sleep outside a bedroom, but sleeping in someone else's bedroom isn't prohibited, so I don't think there's any problem. Of course there's a problem. It's unwholesome, a man and a woman sleeping in the same room, but I am a female. Forgive me. But if the two were in the cafeteria, did do it, there are no other... No, there remains another option. Does there not, Hina? Actually, yeah, while we were in the cafeteria, one other person did come by, and this didn't come up earlier. Why? Because it's someone who's no longer here. Someone no longer here? She couldn't possibly mean the one who came by the cafeteria was the victim, Maizano. In which case, the person who took the knife is... Maizano. It was Maizano who took the knife. This is indeed how it appears to be. Furthermore, thinking back on it now, her behavior was a little unusual. She entered the cafeteria and went straight to the kitchen, not a glance in our direction. She said she came for a drink of water, but more than likely, that was when... So, the one who took the knife was the victim herself. I'm sure she thought she could use it to defend herself, so the culprit stole the knife Maizano took to defend herself, and then killed her with it, which means just because someone didn't take the knife doesn't mean they're in the clear. Huh? Yeah, see? Nagi really is the culprit after all. I told you I didn't do it. So that was your goal all along, to twist the discussion and lead us down the wrong path? You are the perpetrator of a terrifying ability. Crap, at this rate I will really get named the culprit. Why don't you guys get it? If you decide I'm the culprit, everyone is dead. Wait, don't you think it's a little early to declare him the culprit? The culprit took actions which are inconceivable for the owner of the room. Until we solve the aforementioned mystery, can we say for sure he is the culprit? Inconceivable? The hell are you talking about? Something you'd expect to find in his room. The crime scene was conspicuously missing. You know where this is going, don't you? An epiphany anagram? Yes, please. And the next phase, epiphany anagram, is to reassemble some vital keyword related to the incident. Solve the keyword using both known letters and flying letters. Shoot down the flying letters in the correct order to construct the keyword. Aim your crosshair. Alright. If you shoot down the wrong letter, your gauge will take damage. If you deplete your gauge or run out of time, the phase will end in failure. I wish you the best of luck. Something you would expect to find at the crime scene but wasn't there. I can feel it. I can't. I'm not really sure. Oh. That makes sense.